Hello and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. Well, sort of. I say sort of because the footage you're seeing in the background here is actually, well, it was going to be one of the videos that I was going to bring you guys, but honestly, the frames got to a point so bad that I just did not feel this footage would really be of the quality that I would put up. And as you can see, yeah, it gets pretty bad. It gets worse than this. So this was a battle that we were trying to take the Legion's home base. Unfortunately, they fortified it way too much for us to deal with. And eventually, long story short, we had to fall back and we had to basically give up. This was one of our first attack attempts through the mountains here. And the frames didn't get any better than this the whole time. That's one of the reasons I didn't want to bring this episode. The other reason is that Alpha 10.5 Experimental has come out, and I didn't do an update video on that one, and I apologize for that. I just haven't had time to really sit down and go through it and do a video on it this week at all. Well, last week now, I suppose. And I've kind of missed the window on that. I think everybody's pretty much either read the patch notes or has loaded the experimental version or is aware of it anyway. So what I'll do is I will do a update video for the live 10.5 when that comes out, because the experimental might go through a few more variations, a few more releases before we actually get the full picture of what 10.5 is going to bring. So we'll go through that when it actually comes out. The third reason is, well, you guys, actually, basically. So I've been monitoring the numbers on YouTube, and it's good to pay attention to the numbers on YouTube. It's also good not to get completely wrapped up in them. But one thing I have noticed for sure is that the views on this multiplayer series have seriously dropped off since they started. So I think everybody's kind of got the idea now, and I think everybody's kind of a bit sort of, yeah, all right, it's just laggy battle after laggy battle. That's the content. And I know there's definitely a few of you out there that are enjoying that, and I really appreciate that you are, and I love that you are as well, and that's great. But I think for the sake of the majority of my audience out there, of you guys, we're ready to move on. So this battle, and one that we had shortly after it, and I'll start playing some footage of that one now as well, so you can see the lag fest that one was. These two last battles were the two last battles on the server, and they were basically, we both had a go at each other's main base. Legion had a go at my old drone base here, one in space, because we blew up all their spaceships, or at least, you know, most of them anyway. So they did have a go at us on the ground, but again, we had some great frame rate issues, eventually kind of resolved as less and less movement was happening and less guns were involved. That's pretty much it. That was it. These two last battles would have been the last on the server anyway. I'm not going to do full episodes of them, because like I said, I think everybody's ready to move on. The footage was laggy as hell, and we need to start getting ready for 10.5. The evolution server itself for 10.5 is going to go through a bit of a change. We're going to go through the rules, we're going to go through the teams and setups and things like that, and there'll be a new season starting soon once 10.5 is kind of out. However, I will be doing a single player let's play from 10.5. We'll actually be playing on the Project Eden scenario, popular Project Eden scenario that's been on the workshop for a while now. I did do a poll on YouTube, I did a post on YouTube, but a lot of you did vote in that, and overwhelmingly you guys voted for the Project Eden scenario. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Next Let's Play of Empyrion Galactic Survival will be Project Eden scenario. I'm going to take, because I know that the guy that works on that scenario, it's a work in progress. He's very clearly says that, and also he's going to be trying to update it for 10.5, but I don't know how quickly he's going to do that. So I think when 10.5 comes along, I'm going to take the scenario myself and try and give it a 10.5 update myself, without obviously stepping on this guy's toes, because he's obviously put a lot of work in this scenario and it looks incredible, and I'm really looking forward to getting into it, and I hope you guys are as well. So that's what we're going to be doing. Meanwhile, the Evolution server will be running in the background, and the guys will be carrying on playing with that. I'm going to open up server access to patrons. We don't want to overload the server with too many players, so I'm not going to make it public, but I am going to put a link out on my patrons Discord channels. So if you guys want to join, you can join my Patreon, help support the channel, and obviously pay for the server as well. This thing costs £150 a month to run, so you know, unfortunately I can't offer it for free at the moment. But yeah, if you want to join in, then please do. Check out my Patreon, sign up, join in, and join the server as well. But that's going to be running in the background. I may do the occasional episode of an event or something like that from the server, but it's not going to be the main feature. That's pretty much it from Empyrion news. Obviously, on top of my Let's Play, you can check out my live streams over on Twitch and YouTube, actually. Chill in the Building every Sunday at 7 PM UK time, where I'll be building something. And a lot of the time, you guys get to decide what that is as well. So it's good fun. It's a great stream. I hope you guys can join me for those. Other than Empyrion, I'm going to be playing Volcanoids. You guys are loving the Volcanoids Let's Play. I'm loving that you're loving it. So I'll continue that. We'll try and actually get to the end of Volcanoids this time before the next big patch update. Also, I'm going to be playing Borderlands 3 when that bad boy drops in a few weeks. Haven't decided whether I'm going to do Let's Play on that or just live stream it. I'm kind of angling towards live stream because I think that might lend itself better to live streaming rather than episodic YouTube content. And finally, the other game that I want to bring you guys is Ancestors: The Humankind Odyssey. This is a really unique survival game, all about evolution and things like that. It looks great, and I'm looking forward to playing that for you guys as well. So there we go. That's the big channel news. That's the channel update. So Empyrion, there might be a little bit of a break in that after this video because of waiting for 10.5 and such. I will let you know when our new Alpha 10.5 Let's Play starts on Project Eden, and I hope you guys join me for that. I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope you are as well. One other thing I wanted to mention as well is a lot of the multiplayer footage that I've put up, obviously it's been quite a laggy affair. So just need to set the record straight before too many people get kind of the wrong impression about Empyrion multiplayer. We run on Evolution at the moment, we run without turret limits or block limits, anything like that. And we have basically paper rules governing kind of builds and stuff. And the later battles, things got a bit out of hand, and that's one of the reasons why we're resetting and changing the rules and stuff. Normally Empyrion multiplayer, if on a regular server, probably isn't this laggy, or there is inevitably some lag, but not on this level. To that end, Elion have also released 10.5 Experimental, which includes a whole bucket load of network optimizations and multiplayer optimizations, which should reduce the lag and make a better experience for everyone on multiplayer. So that'll be interesting to see. Like I said, I'm going single player next season, so we won't necessarily see it straight away. Maybe if we drop on the server and have an event with the guys, we'll see it then. It will be interesting to see what impact these optimization improvements really make. Finally, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody playing on the Evolution server for this season. There's been some really, really great battles and some great times as well. So thank you guys and gals for a great season. And thank you guys for watching it as well. I really appreciate you guys tuning in and destroying that like button and leaving comments as well. Thank you for sticking with me and sticking with the content and supporting me all the way through that. Really appreciate it. Another big shout out as well to my patrons. You guys really go the extra mile to help me out. Thank you so much for that. All my Twitch subs as well. You guys are awesome and you rock. That is all for today. Just a quick channel update video, and that's it really. But thank you very much for watching and listening to me rant on. As always, it is greatly appreciated. And hopefully I'll see you very soon next time. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.